What's up everyone, Extremist here. Just got the HD170 hooked up, so this is going to be a sound test and a really pissed off test. As you can see right here, she looks perfectly fine. And I'll go over the story in a second. But as you can see, or guess now where I'm looking at, the mirror is broken off. The front fender, the caliper rolled into it. I don't know if you can see it right here, but there's a paint chip missing right there. A couple other things were done too. Brake reservoir, that was all bent over, damn near touching the ignition. And what else? The clear windscreen was scratched to shit. The rear seat cowl, the dude actually picked it up. He like literally reached up under there and ripped that motherfucker out to where it was still locked in, but this whole backside was just flipped the fuck up. So I fixed that, I rebent that, fixed that. Still waiting on a mirror to come in. That's where the real money problem. The mirror, ooh wow, 25 bucks. Yeah, it sucks, but it's 25 bucks. The front fender is going to be an extra 100, and that paint chip, what pisses me off more than anything. You can't really fucking replace paint. So anyway, so let's go into the story of how this happened, right? And I have to back up way before where this guy, and that Explorer right there, by the way, it's going to get a banana in the fucking tailpipe. I swear to God. I have that motherfucker's license plate too. Oh, maybe some corn oil in the gas tank. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. But anyway, so what originally happened is I was 2 spots over, right over there, and I park like I usually do, except I park up front so a second bike can come in. This motherfucker wants to go all the way behind me. Half his car sticking out, completely blocks me in from going to work. So I go down there, I'm seeing this happen. And I go down there and I don't want to fight. You know, it's something stupid. If he's going to be an asshole, obviously there's something off with him. You know, I'll move the bike. You know, fuck it. But as soon as I asked him to do that, the dude actually tried getting hostile with me and wanted to fight me. So I was like, you know what? It's not really worth it. I don't have any witnesses other than his wife, so things were looking pretty bad for me if I touched him. But yeah, so long story short, that whole thing happened, and but the problem was my bike was covered. So he didn't know which bike I had. There's a couple bikes out here that do have covers. So he didn't know which one was mine. Well, when I was doing the security thing, which is also fucking sucks, literally right after an hour, I go back up to start editing the video. I hear something. I heard something like snap off. Well, I'm not really looking at anything happen to my bike, and it's fucking 6 o'clock p.m. People are walking around doing all that shit, so I thought nothing of it. Well, the time I don't look, shit was vandalized. Anyway, so the problem why I think it was him was because when I was filming my security bit, this motherfucker cruises right by. I just happened to be filming the bike without the cover on, so he figured out which one was mine. So, needless to say, less than an hour later, this shit was on. By the way, I had my cover on. I put my cover on after I filmed. So obviously they knew. The mirror I found broken off and sitting on the opposite side. All that shit was bent in, that was ripped up. So obviously, you know, if it was a coincidence of somebody trying to steal it, I mean, that's pretty fucking crazy, you know? Less than an hour later, that dude walking by had a problem with him before. Oh, and by the way, as a side note, why it's a pretty good possibility it was him, because he has fucking issues. is this guy gets in fights with everybody, and specifically said he hated motorcycles. Before the first incident, told the manager about it. Same thing. He's had problem with motorcycles. He also has it that he has a spot. Needless to say, there's no assigned parking, but he has it in his mind that it's his. So a guy just in a Beamer parked next to him, parked next to his spot, and the dude keyed the guy's Beamer and got in a fist fight with him. So, but I mean, at the same time, if it wasn't him, I mean, obviously my theft tactics worked. I see that motherfucker's broke. Shit was fucked up, but guess what? Bike's still here. So, wanted to get that out of the way. Get a little update. That's why I got the Puig, as you can see. Rocking the .NET. Rocking the Puig. I will switch out the old screen when I do get the suction cup mount for my drift. But for now, I'm just going to do a lot of logging instead of actual upfront point of view, like gauge cluster look. But, yeah. I'd like to hear your guys' stories on stupid fucking people messing with your shit just because they don't like them. But anyway, I just got to give you a little update. Hopefully the sound comes out good. And this is the Extremist. I'll catch you later.